What if I told you that the only thing standing between you and your first million are the habits you form today? We all want financial freedom, security, and the power to live life on our terms. But here's the truth. It's not luck, talent, or background that gets you there. It's habits. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal 5 habits of self-made millionaires that, if adopted today, will change your financial future forever. So ask yourself, are you ready to take control of your destiny? Or are you comfortable staying exactly where you are? Let's get into it. Habit number 1. They pay themselves first. Let me ask you, how often do you put your financial goals first? If you're like most people, you're probably paying bills, expenses, and indulging in that weekend spending spree before you even think about saving. But here's the thing. Self-made millionaires don't wait until the end of the month to save whatever's left. They make it a priority to put away money immediately before paying anyone else. This habit creates the foundation for long-term wealth. It's called paying yourself first, and it's more powerful than you might think. Now imagine this for a second. What if, for the next year, you put away just 20% of your income every month? What would your financial picture look like by next October? By the way, I'm not saying you have to live on ramen noodles and tap water, unless, of course, you really like ramen. But the urgency is real. The earlier you start, the faster your money grows. And that brings us to habit number 2. They invest in themselves relentlessly. Millionaires are obsessed with learning, not in a casual way, but relentlessly. They invest time, money, and energy into learning skills, expanding their networks, and understanding markets. But here's the crucial distinction between them and everyone else. Most people stop learning after school. They think their education is over, but not the wealthy. Millionaires know that if they stop learning, they stop growing. They read, take courses, and seek mentors. This isn't optional for them. It's a daily habit. Think about it. When was the last time you invested in your personal growth? How would your earning potential change if you consistently dedicated an hour a day to learning? Now, what would happen if you swapped 30 minutes of Netflix for 30 minutes of studying financial markets or building a new skill? You see, the wealthiest people don't just focus on earning more, they focus on becoming more. Habit number 3, they avoid lifestyle inflation. Ever get a raise and immediately start thinking of what you can buy? New car, bigger apartment? Well, that's what's called lifestyle inflation, and it's a silent wealth killer. Self-made millionaires live by this principle. Just because you can afford something doesn't mean you should. Instead of upgrading their lifestyle with every pay bump, they reinvest that money, either into their businesses, stocks, or real estate. They know that luxury now means less wealth later. Here's a sobering thought. What would happen if you kept your lifestyle the same after your next raise and invested the extra money instead? In 5 years, you'd be thousands of dollars ahead, while everyone else is still paying off that luxury car they didn't really need. Habit number 4. They focus on creating multiple streams of income. Here's a little-known fact. The average millionaire has at least 7 streams of income. They don't rely on a single paycheck or a single business. They understand that true financial security comes from diversification. But the real key is how they build these streams. It's not overnight. It's not by spreading themselves thin. So what's their secret? They start with one, master it, and then move to the next. Whether it's real estate, stocks, businesses, or side hustles, they are always thinking, how can I make my money work for me in more ways? Now, imagine waking up tomorrow knowing that even if you lost your job, your investments or side business could keep you afloat. How freeing would that be? Also, it might be time to give up on that side hustle idea of selling handmade dog hats. Just saying. Habit number 5. They embrace the power of long-term thinking. This is the defining habit that separates the wealthy from everyone else. Millionaires don't focus on short-term gains or immediate gratification. They know that true wealth is built over years, even decades. They embrace the power of patience and the magic of compounding. Now, here's the part that most people ignore. The earlier you start thinking long-term, the more you benefit from the compound effect, whether it's in investments, career growth, or personal development. Every little effort builds upon itself over time. And speaking of compounding, did you know that a $100 investment today could turn into tens of thousands of dollars over time if handled correctly? How? Well, that's exactly what we cover in this video. So there you have it, 5 powerful habits that can set you on the path to becoming a self-made millionaire. But remember, knowledge without action is useless. Which of these habits are you going to start today? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to Way to Wealth for more actionable strategies. And before you go, if you're ready to take your financial knowledge to the next level, make sure to check out our video on the power of compounding. It's the key to exponential growth in your wealth. Let's make this your way to wealth.